The Battle of Atlanta was a significant confrontation during the American Civil War, part of the larger Atlanta campaign. It occurred on July 22, 1864, and pitted Union General William Tecumseh Sherman against Confederate General John Bell Hood. The battle was crucial for the Union's efforts to capture Atlanta, a vital transportation hub for the Confederacy and a key industrial center. In May 1864, Sherman began his campaign to seize Atlanta, moving his Army of the Tennessee southward from Chattanooga, Tennessee. After a series of battles and maneuvers, Sherman pushed Confederate forces back to Atlanta. Hood took command of the Confederate Army of Tennessee in July, replacing General Joseph E. Johnston, who had been criticized for his more defensive tactics. Hood aimed to defend Atlanta and, if possible, launch a counteroffensive against Sherman's forces. As Sherman sought to encircle Atlanta, Hood attempted to break through Union lines to relieve pressure on the city. On the morning of July 22nd, Hood launched an aggressive attack against Sherman's right flank near the town of Decatur. Hood aimed to surprise the Union forces and exploit what he perceived as a weakness. The initial Confederate assault caught Union troops off guard, resulting in fierce fighting. However, Union reinforcements quickly arrived, and Sherman's troops fought back tenaciously. The battle featured intense combat at several key locations, including the areas around Peachtree Creek, where Hood's forces initially gained ground but were ultimately repelled. The fighting was characterized by heavy casualties on both sides. The tide began to turn when Union forces managed to hold their ground and launch counterattacks. The Union's superior numbers and artillery led to a gradual weakening of Hood's forces. The battle resulted in approximately 12,000 total casualties, with the Confederates suffering about 5,500 killed or wounded, while the Union forces experienced around 3,700 casualties. The Union emerged victorious, solidifying their control over Atlanta. Hood's defeat marked a significant blow to Confederate morale and their military capabilities. The loss of Atlanta was a strategic disaster for the Confederacy, as the city was a critical supply and transportation hub. Sherman's victory also boosted Northern morale and helped pave the way for his infamous March to the Sea, where he would continue his campaign of total war against the Confederacy. The Battle of Atlanta is remembered as a pivotal moment in the Civil War, showcasing Sherman's military prowess and the effectiveness of Union strategies. It marked a turning point in the war, leading to increased pressure on Confederate resources and morale. The fall of Atlanta also significantly influenced the political landscape in the North, bolstering support for the war effort and contributing to the re-election of President Abraham Lincoln in 1864. The battle remains a symbol of the determination and sacrifices made during the Civil War, as well as the harsh realities of warfare.